Hello, Scorpio. This is Moon Mist with Rocks in a Box. This reading will just be a general for 2023. Just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This could be for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. Also, check the other videos too for those other signs. Unless you have triple Scorpio, then I would just stay right here. Yeah, so Scorpio, big changes coming, I feel, for you for 2023. Oh, and before I begin, I'll just finish this little shuffle. I'm using the Card Tarot by MJ Cullinan. Took me a minute there. And then for the clarifiers, I'm using the Aquarian Tarot. I just really like them. You know, they're really small and kind of nifty to shuffle with. So I mean, they're nice and light and easy to use. Yeah, so Scorpio, let's take a look and see what your New Year's is gonna be like. Yeah, the energy is just flowing. These are like shuffling so well. Okay. Let's see. So this is for Scorpio. Oh gosh. King of Swords flew out. All right. We will leave him till later. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm just going to clear my space and bless it. All right. I'm really feeling this middle deck for whatever reason. All right, Scorpio, so let's get started here. All right, so we got the Two of Wands, the Empress, Three of Cups, the Star. The Star has been coming out in almost all of my readings. I don't know what's, I guess that's a good thing. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, Queen of Wands. She's been coming up too quite a bit. Oh, we got the Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords. Ooh, interesting. Oh, we've got the High Priestess. All right, let's take a look here and see, and let's see what's on the bottom. Ooh, we got the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you coming into this year, like, I feel like you felt like you had to fight for everything that you had, and this was kind of what it was. Like, you had to fight. We have the Five of Wands as well, and on the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So saying that things happened quickly, opportunities came to you, and you had to grab them. But I feel like you had to fight for your success. Because going into the year, or in the most recent past, so this is your energy, you know, as of, well, I would say this is your 2022. Eight of Pentacles, sorry. So this is saying that you know, you're successful, you're well known, they're recognizing you for what you're doing. You know, money's good. Money could even be great. And I think that perhaps, you know, maybe there's some stress, maybe you're going to focus on other things. Because very much right now, you have the Two of Wands here. So you want the world. So everything in 2020, you know, 2022 went very well money-wise. Scorpio was quite a lucky sign in 2022. So, I mean, you want the world now, right? You want it, you have the ability to get it from whatever opportunities that you had. It's also crossed by the Empress. The Empress is all about, like, if you see here, there's everything in this card. There are pomegranates or apples, and then there's a stream, so that's wealth, money. In the traditional card, it's green. Here it's trees. So it's like this crow has everything plus, you know, a cup and a heart in the sky, in the sun. So, you know, Empress is very confident, has everything they want. And I feel like this is just saying to me that you are very abundant. You're feeling very good presently. You're feeling good going into the year. The base of this reading as well is the Star. The Star could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Typically, it's a very Aquarian card. But at the same time, this is saying, like, at the base of your reading, you have a lot of hope. And up here in your sort of conscious, you have the Three of Cups. So saying that you want to celebrate. You've got laurels, you've got all your friends with drinking out of the cups. Again, you've got these apples or pomegranates, right? Like you're feeling very, very abundant. Yeah. And also you want to share it. You want to celebrate. So eventually this card will come down here if nothing else changes. And this will kind of end up being your base energy. This is kind of like up in the conscious, what's sort of working behind the scenes. But the star is here right now. You're like, yes, I feel super, confident. I feel good. I feel creative. I feel like I'm very generous. I feel like everything is great. And it's very similar. Like this is all about abundance. It also denotes pregnancy as well. So maybe perhaps a pregnancy could be coming because this is crossing this, you wanting the world, and perhaps maybe you want a pregnancy. That very much could be it, because in your near future, Scorpio, we have the Lovers. So obviously there's something going on here, and even with the Two of Wands, there's two, very much. We got 3 and 3, very much could be you could have a baby around you too. This could also be matched with the Empress saying that there's a baby, a third person coming down into this. Yeah, actually, if I think about it, there's a lot of pregnancy cards here. The Empress, the 3 of Cups, and even the Star card. Some people say that that's their card for pregnancy, the little spark of life there. Lovers, so in your near future, taking that next step, that next level of commitment, which is so beautiful already. This is so great. You have your money, now you have like your love abundance, and now you're getting more, which is good. How you feel about yourself right now? Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling good. You're feeling, you're feeling sexy in a way. You're feeling like, you're creative. You can give. The Queen of Wands, out of all the queens, and I always say this, but like, out of all the queens and kings, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands are the most likely to grant wishes or like, give people money. If someone said, oh, I want to do this and blah, 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 and will you support me? They're more likely to be like, yeah, sure, I'll take a shot on you. Whereas like the King of Pentacles and like the King of Swords would be like, no, I'm not taking any shots on you. We need to like have a business plan, if that makes sense. So very much you're very good. You're very motivated. You're feeling really good. You're feeling very generous. You're feeling very creative. So I mean, like this is all really good energy. What's in your environment, this is kind of interesting, is you have the 10 of Wands. So whatever you worked so hard to attain, it's also any kind of like burdens you may feel. Like if you've been working hard with your money, or you've been working hard to get to this pregnancy or this point in the relationship, like it's over, like it's done. It's going to be over, which is such a beautiful feeling and such a nice message that whatever's been stressing you in your environment is over. You have the Queen of Swords. So, this is in your hopes and fears, which is really interesting. Because the King of Swords also popped out as well. The King of Swords is someone who solves problems. He's very diplomatic. He's very much like right and wrong, black and white, kind of like he's had to fight to keep his position there from cunningness and, intelligence and that kind of thing. So when that comes out, that tells me that you're going to be great at solving problems this year and great at getting things done. Queen of Swords, very interesting that it's in your hopes and your fears, which tells me, and it really kind of, it's funny because these two signs, Queen of Swords and the Star, they're signs for Aquarius. So I don't know if you're going to get pregnant in the time of Aquarius, or if your lover is an Aquarius, or has some kind of Aquarian, moon or rising, perhaps even Venus sign. Or this could just be, you're stressed and your hopes and your fears are worried that, you can keep, I don't want to say keep your lover, but you can still be logical. Your hopes and your fears are that you can still be logical while, being like, how do I want to say this? My guides, hang on. You want to be able to keep it all together without being too emotional, which is a huge thing for you, Scorpio. Like, not very emotional cards are here. Like, the most emotional card I'd have to say would be the 3 of Cups and, the Star, because we do have water in it. So saying that you are very sensitive right now, but you're also being very creative, very open to receiving. So I really feel, and my guides are telling me that you're just really hoping that you can stay logical and not, that's like kind of your hopes and fears, that you can keep everything together, like that balance of, you know, intellect and emotions, as opposed to being, and maybe you're afraid to be too detailed, right? Or too one way. Because like Scorpio, you actually are very, very detailed and very sharp. So, and that, but coupled with like the intensity of emotions, like you find out the facts, you find out the details, and then you push your emotions behind it. Like, yes, this is the fact. This is what it is. Or like, if you don't know something, you dig it out. So I think your hopes and fears are hoping that maybe you're not going to be super, I don't want to say nitpicky either, but that you're just going to be, that you can be soft and not so intense with your emotions. And you know what? Here, this is actually quite an emotional card as well. High Priestess. So 2, you have a lot of 2. So this is your outcome. You want the world. It's saying, you know what? This is you right now. You want the world. It's saying that use your instincts, because you have all the answers. You have everything. You're very, and also this figure is also kind of really like, in a way, kind of open too as well. You have a sword, you have a cup, you have the moon, you have a pentacle. It's like you have all these, not all this knowledge and all this gut instinct. And Scorpio, your gut instincts are always really good. And I think that's also too here, like you're always afraid to be too cutting with people, because you're so good at cutting through emotions and making sense of them especially when you read people. You're just really good at it, Scorpio. But the High Priestess, very good. Trust in your gut and you will get the world. That's kind of what I'm getting. You will get everything you want. I do think that here you just have tons of abundance around you. And I feel like you have to go through with it. You just have to, let it ride without digging too much into the why. Sometimes things just are. I know it's hard for Scorpio to be lighthearted, but I think that's kind of what it's saying is like your hopes and fears. Let's actually clarify that Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Woo! King of Cups in reverse. Yes. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's saying don't dig too much into the feelings. So if you're happy, just let it be happy, Scorpio. Don't dig too much with your partner or your lover, right? Just let it be. Just let it be. You don't need to be jealous. This is also jealousy too, like jealousy, digging. You don't need to dig all the time. Strength. You have the strength. You're hanging on to this, which is good. It's good. You hang on to the lovers, the commitment. That's great. That's a great card to have too. Let's see the High Priestess. Can we clarify that at all? What do they need to be so instinctual about? Okay, let's see. High Priestess. Oh. Knight of Rods in reverse. Okay. This is saying just trust your gut before you jump into something. This is just saying before you jump into anything, or this could even be like the Knight of Rods is a very like optimistic guy. He's also very pushy, very, I want to say like out of all the knights, he's pretty in your face. He's like, hey, I have this offer, I have this thing, or I have this knowledge, or I want this opportunity. So like if there's anything that you want to do with your partner or your lover in your life, like use your gut, or if any opportunity comes to you, I think you'll be fine. Again, use this sort of warmth and generosity that you have here that you're feeling and mixed with, your gut without sharpness. So I'm saying, look at things with a softer eye. Cause I know Scorpio, sometimes you're just really, you're very detail oriented. Out of all the signs, you can be really detailed. And that's where you get, the overthinking as well, coupled with the really intense emotions. But I think this is just saying, you know what, just take it one step at a time. Don't jump into things. Just take everything slower, listen to your gut, and everything will be good. Everything will be good. All right. Woo. Let's see. Can we clarify the Star? Oh gosh. Okay. More Aquarius cards came out. This could definitely, I think this is an Aquarian. So I think you are involved with an Aquarian, very much so. Yeah, because the King of Cups is you. Yeah, and you're worried about being jealous and whatnot over this Aquarian person. That makes more sense. Yeah, your hopes and fears, you don't want to lose them. King of Swords and Page of Rods. So you're on this journey with them. I feel like they're giving you all these opportunities, like, hey, come see me. Or I want to do this, or let's do this, and you're kind of like, I don't want to say you're trying to keep up, but at the same time, it's like they're very much on this like creative journey, and like you like it. You like what they're, you know, you're in for the ride. Again, very much you could just be pregnant. Maybe you're having an Aquarian kid too. So, but I feel like this is like a person very strong in your life. And things are good. Things are really good. Let's say this, let's clarify this. Oh, I said things are good. And that's what it came out, 2 of Cups. Let's clarify this 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Let's see. Yeah, definitely a relationship. Oh, Queen of Rods in reverse. Okay. Interesting. Huh. So you see yourself right now as being generous and open in your environment. There might be someone actually who's trying to mirror you, like maybe who could be jealous of you. Because this denotes like jealousy and kind of like the opposite of generosity. It's like almost like giving your advice but wanting to like hurt the person. But I feel like this is over with. This is done. Whoever's been giving you advice, perhaps it could also be a fire sign trying to give you advice too. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries trying to give you advice. Perhaps maybe about your love life or whatever you're doing. And it's over. It's done. And also perhaps this jealousy, like you being jealous of other people in your relationship, or just like having any kind of control tendencies, that's also done. That's over. Yeah, that's totally done. So this isn't your hopes and fears, but it's done. You're not going to keep anyone in a box. Can we clarify this Empress? Let's see. Woo. 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is just saying that somebody wants what you have. So somebody does want whatever abundance and relationship and, you know, all your fruitfulness. They want what you have. 4 of Swords, I think this is trying to say that you, because again, the Empress is crossing you, right? So I think that this is saying that it's almost like you stepped away from your work to focus on like your love life, and people are jealous of the ability of you wanting or able to do that, since, you know, you've got this 2 of Wands right now. Like this is the present situation for 2023, which is like you want the world, Scorpio, and you're out to get it. Like, you know what you want. You're set on your way, right? So I think there's a couple people who are jealous of you. Perhaps maybe it's this person too who is like trying to mentor you or tell you things. And I think it's going to be over. It's going to be done. Like you're just going to be like, because you're going to be on a break almost with this person too. Yeah. I feel like people are jealous of your abundance and everything that you have, because you've got this 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like, stay strong for who you are and what you've worked for and the path that you were on. So I think this is all good. I think, you know, I wish you good luck with your Aquarian, and perhaps maybe the pregnancy. Definitely there's a lover in there. You're sticking strong to that person. Go with the flow, follow your gut, Scorpio. You know, you've got money, you've got support backing you. Everything's great in that regard. Let yourself loose a little bit, be creative, be a little bit adventurous with this person. You know, Scorpio being adventurous is not always how they're seen, so maybe get out of your box a little bit. If any of this resonated with you, amazing. If not, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If anyone wants a personal reading or any of this clarified, you can always go to rocksinabox.ca. and book me in our moon mess. Thanks so much, guys, and Happy New Year.